hot takes like pancakes, stack it up on Sunday. My hot take here. Let's see. So we have, I really follow the Hood on FS1. I think it's a decent show. I mean, I think Colin, he never played football before himself, but I mean, I think he kind of looks at things as objective as possible at most speak. But so he did a top 10 offenses of going into 2020, and I believe I took a picture of it. I can find it real quick. And that's kind of like my main hot take today. I have a similar, a kind of a secondary one too, but let me see if I can find it real quick. So many pictures here. Okay, got it. So, okay, here's the top 10 offenses that he thinks should be in the category, and we're going to debate this. Okay, first, Kansas City Chiefs. I think we all can agree on that.
Fair.
Second, Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Third, New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
Fourth, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fifth, San Francisco 49ers. Sixth, Cleveland Browns. 7, Oakland Raiders.
What the fuck?
8, Cowboys. 9, Green Bay Packers. And 10, my Philadelphia Eagles. What the fuck is this shit?
What are the Seahawks?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Tabor, you take your moment, Tabor, okay? All right, so my hot take is get that Tampa Bay Buccaneers bullshit out of that top 10. I don't give a fuck what you say. Get it out. Fuck that shit, okay? Okay. Also, the Eagles should be higher, should be at number 5. I'll put the 49ers just above them because they went on to the Super Bowl. So it should be Chiefs, Ravens, Saints, 49ers, Eagles, and then Cowboys, Packers, and last two. I mean, Seahawks. Yeah, Seahawks. And let's go with the I guess
forget all about the Seahawks like they're not.
Well, hold on. So I watched the episode he's talking about. I watched it the other night. He said basically that he's judging it based on the entire offense. He said this is how he's basically Seattle's off. Seattle because Seattle was on the original list. He critiqued it and made his own list. He said the reason he didn't put Seattle on the list is because Seattle's offense basically comes up is like basically just here, Russ. Here's a bucket. Our ship has some holes. Bail us out. That's what he says their offense is basically. That's why he said it because he said Rashad Penny bust at running back.
What's the difference between that and the Eagles? That was the Eagles all last year. Like so why is Eagles at 10 and Seahawks on the list?
He was
you put the Seahawks over the Browns? I'm sorry, you put the Browns over the Seahawks? What the fuck's the Browns even on the list? Like what is this shit? Like
I think he's looking talent wise.
Really? I'm sorry. Baker's talent. Please hold. I don't. What the fuck is like what?
He had the record for rookie passing touchdowns.
I think this is just reason why you should not base your top 10 in this way.
Based off of talent or off of production?
You should base it off of a mixture of both. If you base it purely on talent, you're gonna get a messed up list like this that makes no sense. Absolutely.
Well, hold on. Then if that's how you're going, then why is the Bucks bad at 4? They have a mix of talent and production.
I think the Bucks should be top 10, but they should be in the bottom 5, not the top 5.
Well, I mean, they have two. They have two of the top 10 receivers in the league.
Right. Evans
and Godwin.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't know what Gronk's gonna do. Brady looked like shit last season. Okay, those two things. But Brady, he's unpredictable. We don't understand it. He won an MVP a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, my thing is just the unknowns with that. Who's the running back again? Remind me.
LaShawn McCoy.
Oh shit. Yeah.
LaShawn McCoy is now the running back.
He's starting for them?
Well, I mean, it's either him or Peyton Barber.
That's who it is. They have Barber. Okay, so
yeah, Peyton Barber.
It's probably gonna be Barber.
Okay, well listen, you said you said yourself that it's the reliability. Okay, fine. So let's do this. Okay, do you expect Kansas City to break legs in this season, to kick ass? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Baltimore Ravens?
Yes.
Yes.
New Orleans Saints?
Yes.
Yes.
49ers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so those are 4 already. Okay, so those, no matter what happens, no matter if there's a hurricane, if it's injury, COVID-19, whatever distraction, whatever adversity you expect them, they'll get through it. They'll make it happen. Okay. How can we say that with the Bucks when even though they have talent, we have not seen them play together?
Okay. I'll agree. Bucks should be bottom 5 of the top 10, but they should be in the top 10. Now I'm gonna do a Uno reverse card and throw a hot take back at you. It should be Kansas City 1, Baltimore 2, New Orleans 3, Dallas 4, San Francisco 5.
Yeah, if you put Dallas over San Francisco, you put the Eagles over San Francisco. I'm sorry. Listen,
no.
Eagles went to the playoffs. Dallas did not. So if we're doing that, listen, I'll give that to you, Owen. My Eagles. That's how, we'll trade it off. That's totally fine.
If we're doing,
I'm not a Jimmy Garoppolo fan. I think 49ers are overrated. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. But I'll entertain and I'll agree to disagree and allow the 49ers to be in a top 5 offense. But you definitely give me Eagles over the 49ers. You're putting Cowboys. Okay.
No. Because if we're going by our little mantra here of we're gonna go both potential and proven. Amari Cooper's a proven 1,000-yard receiver. The Michael
I don't trust Amari Cooper. That's the thing. I don't trust him. I do not trust him.
All right, but he's a proven 1,000-yard receiver. Michael Gallup is a proven 800-yard receiver. Dak Prescott's a proven 4,000-yard receiver, and it is picked up arguably one of the best receivers in the draft in CeeDee Lamb. So that's potential and production, as well as they have Zeke in the back, so you have to focus on both of them. They have a bunch of talent on offense. If they put it together or not this season, that's yet to be seen because of Mike McCarthy. But based off of last season, they're top 5. And the draft and who they brought in, they replaced Randall Cobb with CeeDee Lamb. That's an exponential upgrade. So I think
5 would have to be their ceiling. I don't see them going over 5. I believe that Dallas and the Eagles should be somewhere between 5 and 8, however you see them. However you see it.
I actually low-key think the 49ers shouldn't even be in the top 5 because they're basically discount Baltimore where they run the ball more than they pass it. But Lamar Jackson can still throw it. Jimmy Garoppolo has had terrible games. He threw 9 passes in that NFC Championship game. They won because they rushed for 200-something yards and like 5 touchdowns. If they don't... And they just lost Matt Breida.
Right.
So now they have Tevin Coleman, who has played 0 games for them. Jerick McKinnon, who has played 0 games for them. And then they have... who's the other running back I'm forgetting?
Mostert?
Yeah, Raheem Mostert. So now they've lost their number 2 back, hoping that one of the 2 guys who have been injured the entire time they've been in their team steps up in his place. Raheem Mostert, undrafted free agent who had 1 good year. We've seen people have 1 good year and look for a contract and then suck after that. And then you have Jimmy Garoppolo, which I don't trust Jimmy Garoppolo to go out there and sling it 40 passes a game. It's like I don't trust Josh Allen to go sling it 40 passes a game, but Josh Allen at least provides that dual threat ability that Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't have. The last time he tried to scramble, he tore his ACL. So, I think the 49ers... I agree with you. The Eagles should be above the 49ers if they're healthy, only because Garoppolo doesn't offer that modern day... They're discount Baltimore Ravens that don't do what the Ravens do best, which is...
Yes.
Both sides of the ball.
Yes.
They're mostly just running.
So overrated. Even that dude Colin on the show is like, Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm like, dude, like, no. Like, I'm not saying that he's not a bad quarterback. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that we are giving him that the term overrated. We are really pushing that to that level of Jimmy G. Okay, especially when you compare, like you said, to Lamar Jackson. I mean, who you trust in battle, Lamar or Jimmy? I would trust Lamar.
Right.
I would, because at least his passing got him better last year, okay, which that was the biggest thing, right? Okay, so he's got him better, okay, reaching 4,000 yards, okay, but even if things break down, like I went back to, who do you trust no matter adversity, okay? You trust the Chiefs, you trust the Ravens, you trust the Saints, okay? I do not trust the 49ers. I do not trust them. You know how good they are.
You know, really,
and I don't trust I don't trust the Cowboys either. I don't trust Dak.
We're totally ignoring that the Oakland Raiders were the Las Vegas Raiders were number 7, and the Atlanta Falcons were nowhere on this list. The Atlanta Falcons have Matt Ryan, Julio Jones,
that's the one
Calvin Ridley, Todd Gurley, and now the Raiders are there. They have Derek Carr. Now, I love me some Derek Carr, but he's not Matt Ryan. They have probably a top 5 running back in Josh Jacobs, if not top 10. And then, who are the receivers? Tyrell Williams. They have that one Darrell Waller, tight end. So they have Darrell Waller, Tyrell Williams, who runs in a straight line, and they just drafted Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs, again, he's potential. Yes, he has potential.
Right.
He's another guy who just runs in a straight line fast. And we saw with John Ross, they just run fast. They're not guaranteed to translate to the NFL. Now, I personally think I'll go 1 Kansas City, 2 Baltimore, 3 New Orleans, 4 Dallas, 5 Falcons probably, top 5 offense with that talent. 6 Packers, 7 49ers, 8 Eagles.
You gotta put Carson Wentz. I feel Carson Wentz is better than Matt Ryan at this point in time. Okay, I know, and you know me from past takes. I love Matt Ryan. I mean, I got into an argument with Tim about Matt Ryan, so I am all about Matt Ryan. Okay, but right now, as far as like this past season, you gotta give the credit. You know, you gotta put the Eagles above it. I mean, I agree with Tabor to between 5 and 8, but I will put Eagles gotta be above Falcons. No. So if you want to put the Eagles at 5 or 6. Put Atlanta right after that, that's fine. You know, I mean, I think the only thing separates the two is, again, the quarterback play. But because we're doing it based on only one season,
lots of wide receiver talent. Whose offense is better right now going into the season? Falcons or Eagles?
Oh, Falcons. Who offense would I trust? Would I trust because they're better?
The Eagles have the quarterback advantage. Okay, I'll give you quarterback advantage. I like me some Carson Wentz over Matt Ryan. But you can't say Alshon Jeffrey's better than Julio Jones. You can't say Deshaun Jackson's better than Calvin Ridley. They have Hayden Hurst at tight end now.
No, I can't say that. You're right. I really can't say that. But can I say that the quarterback is part of the offense? So we can't just like we can't ignore the whole offense as a total. We can't also ignore just quarterback's quarterback. I mean, okay, just take quarterback out to the side. You can't.
I mean, we've seen that you don't necessarily have to be a fantastic quarterback to make it far. We see Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah. Or last year, the Texans faced the Falcons last year. What's his name?
John Watson.
The quarterback. He's like 40 years old. What's his name? The backup quarter for Falcons. I can't remember what he is. Matt Schaub, maybe. I think Matt Schaub came in, threw for 400-something yards against the Texans. In that offense, you don't have to be a good quarterback to be good in that offense.
Say it one more time. Oh, say it one more time. Say it one more time, please.
The Texans still won. Besides the point, but if you have Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Hayden Hurst, and Todd Gurley, regardless of who the quarterback is, that's better than Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson. I'll give you the quarterback and I'll give you the tight end. Everything else, all the wide receivers and the running back is better.
You'd rather have Todd Gurley over
Miles Sanders?
Miles Sanders?
Yeah, I took Miles Sanders as fantasy last year because I thought he was going to be good, and then he scorned me hard. Okay,
now just to kind of shift it a little bit, because I know you're high on them, and now I believe that they have that they are the second best running back duo. How far do you see Denver?
I am very high on them. You're right. Denver in offense? Okay. This is another case of potential versus production. So it's where you have Drew Lock, unproven. He did good in his starts last year. Your proven commodities. Cortland Sutton and Philip Lindsay. I won't say Noah Fant yet because he hasn't really proven anything. So then your potential is Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Jerry Jeudy. That's a lot of potential. And then Melvin Gordon is also a proven commodity. Their running back tandem is pretty good. They're probably, I wouldn't say number 2 overall, but they're
Melvin
up there.
Gordon and Philip Lindsay?
Yeah, they're up there. They're not the best.
I think that's fantastic.
Who's number 1 then?
I'm forgetting who it is, but it was like
Ravens, maybe? Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins? I would argue the Colts running back is better. Marlon Mack and Jonathan Taylor. But regardless, I wouldn't put the Broncos in the top 10, no matter how high I am, and no matter how good I think the offense is going to be. Next year, I can probably say they're top 10, maybe even top 5. But this year, I can't confidently say, because there's not the production from the younger guys, to say Denver could be a top 10 quarterback or offensive unit. Just because Drew Lock's unproven, Noah Fant still has some ways to go in learning his game, and Jerry Jeudy, who's supposed to be the number 2 receiver, is a rookie. Cortland Sutton, bona fide number 1. The running backs, amazing. I just need one more season of production to prove that they're that. I think they are. I can probably say, yeah, they're top 5 in my heart. I'd probably think that because I have high expectations for them. But if I was to put money on it, and you were like, okay, tell me right now, or if I had to make a list to put it out there for everyone, I wouldn't put them on there just because they're not proven enough.
Number 1 duo, I'd say Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, that's probably fair.